Hi, and welcome back to another episode. We are happy to be back. Just got off a cruise, ready for the holidays. But yeah, excited to be here. How are you?
Good. It's just the chaos of the season, right? Like we talk about this all the time where it's like we know this season is coming with like kids' parties and just all of the things. And it's just like, dang, like we do this to ourselves where we volunteer for things and just like take it on like head on, like all the time, even though we know it's
Yeah.
coming. Like,
No, it's literally too
Yeah.
much. Like this time of year is just like I don't know, the holidays are tough. Like it's meant to be like this nice like Christmas and Thanksgiving family time and all that stuff, but I think that like society like crowds things around that
Yep.
time where it feels like whoa, this is like overwhelming, like between school and then people are like, I'm having this Friendsgiving and this person, then you have to go to your own Thanksgiving, and then people are like, oh well, we have our work Christmas party, and then you have your kids, performances for the holidays, and then you have actually Christmas and then traveling, and you're just like ah. Like it's supposed to be like technically it was designed to like slow
yeah,
down,
it's meant to be relaxing time with family.
spend time, and it feels like you're being whipped around in a tornado.
100%. Yeah. And we do it to ourselves, though, I guess. Like, I guess we could step back and not be the people who volunteer to help out with class parties. We could, like, volunteer not to host things. But I don't know. We also enjoy it. We enjoy the misery of it at the same time. Like,
Yeah, that's me. I have not volunteered for anything, and I'm not hosting anything. So
yeah, I've been trying to.
It's just the chaos.
Yeah. I've been trying to like volunteer for stuff because I feel bad. Like the boys are missing their holiday parties at school. So I'm like, well, let me contribute in other ways. Like I'll send stuff to school if I'm not going to be able to physically help out and do stuff.
Oh yeah, I don't think for us we have to send stuff to school. Pretty much, they give a
Yeah.
sign up sheet, and they're like, I'm not going to be that person that's like, Jax didn't sign up for
Yeah.
anything.
My child's coming to
So
school
I did-
empty-handed.
I did pick easier
Nice.
things. I picked like a bunch of
Yeah.
cans and what else thing popped up on my computer. I signed up for cans and stuff like that. And last week I like gave them way in advance. I was like, this is canned. It can
Yeah.
go to school. Like I had it. I didn't
No.
want to keep it. I didn't want to have to remember it. I
Yeah.
just sent it. So I don't know. But you're hosting Thanksgiving,
Yes.
right?
So this is the first year we've done it in quite some time. Like we really haven't hosted a holiday at our house. I can say in years, like easily. And the fact that we have
Yeah.
multiple people coming in and it's not just like, usually it's Tony's sister-in-law or his sister and my sister-in-law. They come in and that's pretty easy going because it's like, it's just us.
Yeah.
Like, the kids are the same age and we're just kind of like hanging out, going with the flow. But now we're hosting like multiple people. So I'm like, the pressure is on. And I am like, I'm putting it on myself to like create this experience that you see in a Hallmark movie. And I'm like paying for like, it's the consequences of my own actions that I've created such like a high bar and standard for this Thanksgiving dinner. And I'm like, here we are.
Yeah.
Like less than a week out of
So-
like having to have everything done. And I'm like, ugh.
Yeah. So you're going to have like the aesthetic Publix commercial.
hoping.
That's like all the families together, and it's like candles lit and decorations.
That's the goal,
And
honestly. Like I've gone to Hobby Lobby so I could have everything match. Like I have a kids table like aesthetic, and then I have the adult table aesthetic. And I'm like ironing cloth napkins. Like we're using cloth napkins. We're getting fancy.
wow.
So I'm just like, I did this to
Okay,
myself.
you
yeah.
would.
And so then we even talk. We're like,
Yeah.
we're gonna use the fine china. We're not gonna use disposable plates. Like we're gonna have like adult like nice table. And I'm just like, did we bite off more than we could chew? Like, who are we doing this for?
Yeah. Yeah. So this is, first off, that's very much your personality, and I love it. Like it's nice to have like the nice, pretty aesthetic, right? My question is, so like as a society, like do you think that we put too much pressure in like going all out on these things when like would it be the same if your whole family showed up and you guys just spent time together if the decorations weren't there?
Ooh, that's a good
Like,
question.
do you think it like creates an environment because it's nice?
I think for me, I am definitely dealing with the pressure and I feel like it's nice. Like it's how, and that's the thing. That's like a really good question because I feel like if you ask Tony, he would say, I don't really care, like put down whatever. And it's me. Like I'm wanting this
Yeah.
to be like, no, it has
like
to
you're
match.
gonna have just as fun with their paper
yeah,
plates.
like where he'd be like, that's fine. And I'm just like, no, it has to all match. It has to like be adult and cute and like the nice stuff that we don't get to use year round. And I think it kind of comes from like the pressure that I think that it looks good then, therefore like I want other people to appreciate it. But that's how my mom was, because I had to like think about that. And I'm like, she used to do the same thing where she'd be like, okay, we're going to use the nice dining room, like not the other table, and we're going to have like the cloth, and we're going to have like, we're going to polish the silverware. It's like the nice silverware today. And we got dressed up, like we'd wear not like street clothes, and we'd have like nice outfits and like the whole aesthetic going on. And I'm just like, dang, like I'm doing that to myself again. Like I think because I liked it, so now I feel like that's what I think is normal. And now I'm like, when I talk to other people, I'm like, oh, this
you don't know anything else.
This isn't normal. Like people are okay
I
with
mean, it's also personality.
and there's nothing wrong with it. This is not to belittle like, you know, a Thanksgiving dinner where we've got like the paper plates and everyone's just coming through and like, you know, the normal clothes, like all of that is fine.
No, Jackie
like,
would if she went into somebody's house and they did that, she would think that was normal. But for herself,
like I would have done something
she's
different.
like, no. She's like, for herself, she's like, it can't be like this in my home, but I'm totally cool with it being at other people's house like that. Like, girl, you don't need to buy all of that. That's what she would be telling. She would be telling me if I was hosting Thanksgiving, like, girl, we'll eat on paper plates.
Like, let's sit on the floor. You don't have
cares?
chairs. Let's sit on the floor. It's fine.
But if it's at Jackie's house, she's like,
or it's like people are like, I'll just bring a chair in from outside. I'm like, no, you will not. We will make this work.
I think it's for sure. I mean, just what you talked about in your childhood, it for sure came from your mom.
Yeah.
Like the little like, not the white picket fence, but like everything has to be like nice and in this certain way and whatever.
It was definitely my mom for sure for everything. But I also, going back to what you said, I do think there's a society pressure as well. Like we're now part of this like Instagram, Pinterest, like birthday thing where people are throwing like these really gigantic shindigs for like first birthdays, like, you know, and I'm just like, this baby's not doing anything. Well, who is this party for?
It doesn't even remember.
Yeah, so that I think there is like, that's proof that there's pressure because they're not throwing that for the kid. They're throwing that for their friends and their family to see and be like, ooh. So I definitely think that's a thing now more so than ever.
Yeah. Yeah. I hear people that are like, oh, I spent like $4,000 on the birthday. And I'm like, what?
No way. That's insane.
I'm like, I really don't do parties. It's just not my thing. I am like, I'm running around like with my head cut off. I can't sit down and enjoy myself. I'm like hosting everybody else. Your kid has fun for like 2 hours and it's over. Like, I'm just like, what are we doing? I could spend this money like on a trip and like you could go for a whole weekend and like have full like memories of it and all that. But when I have hosted, I think we did like Ronan's 4th birthday, maybe Ronan's 8th birthday, something like that. And we did it simple, but it still was like, I don't know, $700-800 or whatever it was. And this was just like simple. It was like on food and drinks basically. And it just feels like $800. And I cringed at that. And I'm like, people are like over here spending like thousands. One person I know, but they spent $7,000 on their kid's 10th birthday, and I was like,
no way.
What?
No, like you know me, I like a fancy party.
We could have a genie on Royal Caribbean.
But like, I'm still gonna like, I'm never gonna be to that tier. I think. Well, also Tony would shut me down. There's no way he would be like, so what's my budget?
Have a heart attack.
So how big of an inflatable can we get? And like, what are we doing? What's the aesthetic? Like, who's catering? Like,
well, it's usually people that have like vendors and stuff. Like, you know what I'm talking about.
Where they have like the tables
vendors
who come in, like where it's like the low tables that the kids are sitting on like little pillows, and they have like the whole aesthetic. Everything's custom, like with the vinyl printed balloon.
Yeah, there's like
art.
people giving out food and people doing like, you know, the dessert, making it right in front of them, or the crepes or whatever else it is. And I'm like, oh dang, this is expensive.
Yeah, I'm like, oh okay, take note. But also, this will never happen. Like, kids, you guys are not getting a party like this.
Yeah, I don't know what it is, because I truly don't think, like, when you really break it down. Now, this is not to be like, oh, no one should do a nice party. That's not what I'm saying. But like, when I think of like some of the most fun times or parties that I've been to have been the most simple ones. So like, does it change the time people have together?
But even if you ask the kids,
if anything,
like, think of these like really grand thousands of dollars birthday parties, you know, with all the very themed niche things that are going on. The kids don't care about that stuff. They don't care if there's someone walking around with finger food and like, you know, a balloon artist over here in the corner. Like, they're running around being crazy with their friends, and that's all that they're going to remember. So, which is the same for our basic kids' birthday parties. It's the same. Like, fun that the kids are having.
Sure.
So the kids don't care about it.
Yeah, they're like, you'll spend $7,000 on a birthday party, and they'll be like, I just loved when we went to the ice skating rink that one time with my 3 kids, like my 3 friends, and you're like, oh, not your $7,000.
Yeah, like just that pizza that you went and had with your friends. Like, what? I just bought you a caterer for your birthday.
That's exactly what it is. Like, it's like the same thing with like Christmas or their birthday, that like, you know, when they're young and they're a toddler, you buy them the toy and they like love the box. Or they're like playing with the pot and you're like, dude, I just bought you this nice toy and you want to play with the pot?
I just think back to like our cute birthdays that we had as kids too. Like I can vividly remember where it was just like a Barbie birthday and it'd be pink balloons, the pink Barbie plates, a pink birthday cake. And that was it. That was your whole like vibe. And then it was just you running around like sprinklers, or like you're going to have like a, you know, PJ summer party or whatever with pizza.
Yeah.
And then that was like the funnest time. Like everyone had a blast and it didn't matter. And you just had like the little balloons in the corner and that was it. And I'm just like, dang, like our parents were so lucky. Like there was no pressure.
I don't know. I feel like my first party I ever remember having, and it's the only one I ever had, was when I was probably like, I want to say 12 or 13. I can't remember exactly the age. But I just had, and when I say a party, it wasn't a party. But it was a party to me because I didn't grow up having parties. So I had like 5 friends over, and we did little things like a pie eating contest where we had to like dig through it. Like we did like little games, but like the parents weren't there or anything. It was just my friends. But it was pretty much every birthday was like me and Amanda. They would give us a cake and we'd open our presents and we'd hang out with our family.
Yeah, I was going to say like that's the vibe.
But it was nothing new because we always hung out with each other. So yeah, we just never did parties. I don't know. So maybe that's also, again, why I don't care for this stuff, because it's how I grew up of like not doing parties. I could see that,
yes. Whereas like it's
my
like what I
family get-togethers were like paper plates. Like you've been to my family things. There's no like decorations everywhere. We don't bring out the fine china. Like it's like there's 35 of us. We're eating paper plates. Very simple. Like nothing
But
fancy
there's nothing
at
wrong
all.
with
so
that.
I think it is. No, I think it is just also how you grew up, I guess, is what separates us. Because like how many people are that grew up so fancy and then just do paper plates now, or vice versa?
That's true. Yeah. I mean, if you have help, I guess.
I don't
like
know,
if
Carolina actually.
If I had like a chef, then obviously like it would be different, right? Like would I then be going up to the next level where I'm like, oh, go do this for me, and it is going to be like next tier, like catered, like, you know, above and beyond with like Thanksgiving. But I don't know. Yeah, it's definitely like the brainwashing of like how I was raised probably is where I'm at today.
For sure. I mean, Carolina, if she's probably listening, but she grew up, I feel like, simple. Okay. Like her family's simple, and if she can, she will be like you, where she goes all out. Like where she can get the like the napkins and the like the, you know, the table has its landscape and all that kind of stuff. And she does really good job at it. So I guess she's one that changed in the sense of like the opposite.
So maybe like because if she wants it, maybe it's something she's seen and she like.
She's definitely an aesthetic girl.
She is.
She's like
you.
Yeah,
I've seen her vibe. Yeah, she's definitely gonna want like the cute thing for sure. So I could see that. It's special. Yeah.
I do think there's a pressure of being aesthetic and cute, and I think it all comes from
my mental disorder. It's an undiagnosed mental disorder.
Like, I think it sounds so cliche because you're going to be like, not you, just everybody's like, oh, everything's always social media. But I truly do think we see all these like really pretty like landscape tables that they're like taking such a pretty video of it. And little do they know there's like just a mess behind and it's just for like the video and there's nothing. And so then you see that and you're like, oh my God, that's so beautiful. Like I would love that for my Thanksgiving. And then you're like, I buy it.
That's exactly what's happening. Or I'm like, hide all the clutter.
Did you go to Pinterest?
Yes, I did.
Did you go to Pinterest
and I was
for
like
ideas?
saving stuff, like screenshotting everything. And I was like, can we do this? And I'm like asking Tony for help. And he's just like, I don't care. Like,
I don't care.
I'm like, do we want eucalyptus or do we want pumpkins? But it's going to be almost December. So do you like keep the pumpkins? Like, what do you do? Like, so it's just a whole thing.
Okay, so the serious question here is, what's the theme?
It's going to be like neutral. Like I'm keeping it like, so no pumpkins on the table. So I did decide to like scratch the fall vibe, and it's more just like transitioning gently into winter. Because we already did put up our Christmas tree and we have Christmas lights all over the house. So I'm like, we're like leaning into just festive holiday is the theme. Like,
yeah. We have, it's so sad. I'm like a November 1st girly. And we have just been so busy, and then we went on the cruise, and then we got back, and then Alvaro's working pretty much every day. Like he worked yesterday, he worked today, he's working Friday, he teaches tomorrow. So it's just like constant, and like we haven't been able to like decorate. And then we're going camping Thanksgiving week, and then I'm like, oh my gosh, we're running out of time. We haven't even put our tree up, and it's like past Thanksgiving. So I don't know when we're gonna do this, but
the only reason we did it was because we're gonna be gone this weekend, and then next weekend is Thanksgiving, and then it's just.
And then you only have 2 weeks.
Yeah, so that's why we're like, if we want Christmas, we really only have 2 weeks of Christmas because we're leaving. So then we're like, okay, just full throttle it now while we actually have time, and then we can enjoy it. So I'm just like, okay. So now it's just been like running around like headless chickens to like make our house look a certain way so we can enjoy it for a very short period of time.
For sure. Yeah. So you're going on your 2-week cruise for Christmas. Like, are you going to bring like a mini tree? What's the vibe?
I don't know. I mean,
you really should.
We might. I don't even know if we. I have like a tiny tree that like can go on top of a dresser. I don't know if I feel like it, because we're also trying to keep like the Christmas gift vibe also like small.
I mean, but you can bring as many bags as you want.
Yeah, but we have to drive. So, like, it is within reason.
Yeah, but that's easy. You're not flying.
So, we'll see. We haven't really talked about it. We're, like, one step at a time. Like, we're like, where are we at today?
You're like, I don't even want to plan or think about it.
So, I'm like, I'm really just, like, we haven't done anything related to Christmas besides putting up the tree and Christmas lights. So, like, we're really just, like, honed in on Thanksgiving right now. And I think it's going to hit me.
You could have things shipped to your parents' house.
That's true. And just have them drive with it.
And make them bring it. Or you can do it here and I bring it to you.
That's true. There are, I guess, a couple like logistical options that we can like make it easier if we're worried about like car space.
Because luckily, like if you do leave Bailey here, you could just pack all the kids like stuff in a suitcase, like one of our suitcases, and then also leave the suitcase. That's true. So you don't having to. Just giving options.
It's first world problems, guys. Like
she's gonna be on a cruise, so
I know it's such a nightmare.
It's gonna be tough. This is the longest cruise you've been on.
Yeah.
Right? How are you
I
excited?
am excited.
Are you like, oh man, is this a little too long?
No, I'm actually looking forward to it. It's nice that it's like casual destinations. I think I'd be more like anxious about it if it was like a European one where I'd have to plan
places like you've never
where I'd have
been
to plan like the ports and like what we're doing. But since this is just like all tropical places, like it's gonna be like, are we doing the beach or snorkeling? Like, what are we doing at this place? Like, and that's it. Like, so like it doesn't require planning. So I'm like, okay, perfect. It's actually going to feel like a vacation where I'm not doing anything, and that's it. I can just like, psh.
Yeah. You better start parking now. Remember talking about aesthetics? Jackie, like for a 4-night, she's like, what am I going to wear? And now she has to pack for 14 nights.
It's definitely like in my mind, but I'm gonna like, luckily I can kind of take the pressure off myself that it's like my parents are not like ball gown and tuxedo people. So I already know that like, because if they're not like going to that level, then I don't need to show up with like 5 different like floor length gowns. Like we can keep our formal like at a like easy level to get dressed. So I'm like, okay. And I can always repeat. Just telling myself.
Jackie Robinson, you are an outfit
I hate
repeater.
it, but I will.
Listen, on something like that, you have to repeat.
Yeah, and I will. Like it's
the beauty is you're going on like so how these like 14-night ones work typically is like you'll do the East and the West, and then halfway through, new people get on for only the 7-day, and for the previous 7-day people get off. So like you're gonna have people on there that are on like you, but you're also gonna have new people. So just like repeat.
Yeah, like the servers and the entertainment staff will judge me because they'll be like, "No,
you're gonna see them repeat. You're gonna see them.
And we'll just be like,
they 100% cycle the same outfit.
I'm like, I see you. You can't say anything about me because I see you.
Yeah. That'd be fun though. I haven't gone on a 14 night, but I wanted to.
And I think it's kind of, I think the tropical destination, like I said, I think it's probably like a good tiptoe with that to do it like with the kids and stuff like that. Because obviously goals is to like do a full like European one together. So like
goals is to go in the Ritz Carlton.
Yeah. And obviously that's totally different because you're getting so many amenities handed to you compared to like what we would have to come up with for like a traditional cruise. So I'm like, okay, this is like getting us ready for that. As the kids get older and it gets easier.
No, for sure. Well, we're gonna go overseas, like like across the pond one day.
For real,
and do it together. For real. It'll be fun. But I've been wanting to do. I'm excited for our Alaska one.
That should be a lot of fun. People love Alaska cruises.
It's like because it's so different, you know. But I've heard the same thing that people are just like, that is like people's favorite way of seeing, like, and then you can kind of be like, okay, now I'll go back to this area and stay in that area because it's so big that like you get like lost.
And it's not an easy.
It's too much driving.
Like, it's not the easiest vacation, like where people are just like flying in and going to do things. It's a lot of work.
Everything's so far.
So I feel like the cruise is going to be the best way for you guys to kind of check everything out and see what you like.
Yeah. I even had like I was even like, oh dang. So we're going out of Seward, Alaska, and it's one way to Vancouver, Canada. So I'm thinking in my head like, oh, Seward like is probably like, like right outside of Anchorage, whatever. No, bro, it's like 4 hours or 3 hours, 3.5 hours away. And I was like, wait, what? And there's no there's nothing. It's like you go on a bus there or you go on a train there. And I was like, what? The train's like $250 each person. I was
like, I didn't realize it cost that much.
So anyways, we're taking the $60 bus. Like that's what we're going with. But for like a month, I was oblivious until I looked it up that I was like,
I think everyone thinks that. Like no one thinks Alaska, like they compare it to the rest of the United States where they're like, oh, it's like Washington State or something where you just like fly into this major city and then like there it is. Like there everything is. And it's like Alaska's so
and on the
spread
map
out.
it's like this much compared to that, and it's like 4 hours. And I was like,
it's
what?
gigantic. Like it's definitely a deceiving state, like from our country for sure.
Yeah. So needless to say, I had to book that. I texted Jason. And I was like, "Oh, do you want me to book your bus?" And he was like, "Wait, we're not
for
like,
what?"
He was like, "It's not like out of there." And I was like, "No, I
welcome
just
to Alaska."
I thought it was and then it's like because it's in the middle of nowhere, like. You can't. I was gonna do like we were renting a car, so I was like, "Oh, we'll do a one way, and drop it off in Seward."
Of course,
like different pickup and drop offs. There's no car rentals in Seward. I was like,
so the bus industry is doing well there.
So let's hope that Royal Caribbean gets us to the ship because
I mean, it's obviously it's like the thing that they do. So I'm assuming obviously it's gonna work out because it's like what people do.
I'm assuming.
It's not like a random bus.
It'll be fine. Yeah. But I'm excited.
Yeah,
I mean, it'll be
gonna be good. Yeah.
I think it's going to be so different than like we're so used to like tropical and, all the other things. And it's like, it's going to be just so different. It'll be like jackets and like seeing bears and whales. And I'm really excited for just like scoping out while we're sailing.
No, that's like one of the best parts. That's what it was like for our New Zealand cruise where it was like jackets and beanies and then the captain like they're making announcements as you're passing stuff and everyone's just running out to their decks or like the pool deck and no one's swimming.
The ship's like
like no one's there for cocktails and like belly flop competition. They're all like just standing on the side to like take in the beauty of our planet and I'm just like, oh, like this is very different from like just like our vibe from all of our like tropical cruises. So it's super special that you guys get to do that.
Yeah. Tropical cruise out of Miami for the weekend can be a little spicy. Can be a little intense. Yeah. They're different.
They are a different vibe, but it's nice. It's fun.
Because you have all like the bachelorettes and the bachelor parties and the like, the like young couples that are going to party and drink and I don't know, all the things.
For sure.
So it's like a little chaotic. Actually, it was pretty good this time. So like I was a little worried because my friend that works for Royal was like, oh, the clientele is kind of like, because it's the weekend. And they're like, I don't know, just like they were kind of making them a little bit cheaper.
Of course, yeah. I could see that.
So a bunch of people were booking and it was okay. I don't we didn't have anybody like weird or Like, you know, that you were just like,
Yeah.
oh, dang, you know, like, what are you doing? Or what are you wearing? Like, everyone behaved, and it also wasn't a full ship.
I think
don't
that
think.
probably the time of year helped with that too. I think like it's kind of just everyone's gearing up for Thanksgiving, so it's not the peak of like, oh, I'm gonna hop onto a cruise ship. Did the kids win Gaga Ball?
Oh, okay. So
This is the most important. Like, how did the tournament go?
I know. So Gaga Ball is like this, like, it's like almost like handball. I don't
It's
know
like
how
a
to
safer
describe it.
version
it's
of
like soccer.
So like not dodgeball because they're not on a big, like.
So it's like
field.
soccer and dodgeball
Smaller.
together. Yeah, like you have to hit below the knees. So it's like, and you hit with your hands. But so it's like on the floor, but it's like soccer. It's weird. So kids are obsessed with it. So day one, Jax got fourth. He was like, it was tough competition tonight. I was like, okay. He was like, there was 30.
Dang, that's a lot of kids. Yeah,
and
that is a lot of competition.
And then second night, he got third.
Okay,
place.
so he got his practice in.
He got his medal. He got his medal. He was very excited. And then the third night, I think he ended up in fifth.
Yeah. Tough. Better luck next time.
He said they were all ganging on him. Like they were all trying to get him out specifically.
That's rough. Kids are savage.
I was like, well, hopefully that means that you were good.
Yeah, like they were looking out for you.
Like
yeah,
you were
exactly.
good. Yeah. But he stayed until like 1:30 one night or 1 o'clock because they weren't
that's
done.
the thing. It's like if you send your kids to a Royal Caribbean kids club and they play Gaga Ball, anticipate that they will be out longer than you will be.
Yes, you go to your room and you like close down for the night, and then you go back out.
Yeah,
and
they're
them,
like sweaty headed and like huffing and puffing because they just had like a workout. Like, but they love it. So if your kids, if you have a Royal Caribbean cruise coming up, definitely go check out the Gaga Ball competition because like they learn it on like the first night. Like they have like their practice rounds and stuff. So they teach the kids how to play, and they're all strangers. Like they don't know each other, but they like it gives them a chance to really like get in, and then the kids learn each other's names and they're like screaming at each other through the ship, and it's just really like a fun way for the kids to get together, and it's just like an exclusive like Royal Caribbean like little thing that they have. So.
Yeah, and they just, God, they just love it. Like we showed up and a guy was just waiting outside, and I was like, "Are you in line?" He's like, "No, I'm just waiting for my kid to finish Gaga Ball." And I was like, he was like, everyone's in bed. Like I'm just like, yo, we gotta go.
No, the kids don't care.
And I was like,
it's a way of life.
I mean, Jack stayed up till 12:30, you know, on Sunday night, which he had school the next morning.
All for
like,
Gaga
we went
Ball
straight
tournament.
from the port to school. All for Gaga Ball. So
Priorities. Yep.
it's fine though.
It's okay.
Well, you need to update us on your table.
Oh, yeah.
We need to see videos.
See if I even get it done. Like we're just gonna be so busy, like in the kitchen cooking, that like it ends up being nothing on the table.
No, you need to give Tony the job. So what we need from you, you're gonna post a Millennial Mom Chatter, like one of those like Pinterest videos where it's like, nah, and like everyone's like, oh my God, I need to do that for Christmas. That's what I expect from you.
Okay,
just to
we'll
let you
see.
know.
That's a lot of pressure.
And then the poll will be like, is your vibe aesthetic or paper plates?
Yeah, let us know. Like, are you like Jackie, where you like want to have this cute vibe because you're hosting something, or are you like totally fine with like the paper plates and just everyone showing up as they are?
Like me.
Yeah. And there's nothing wrong with either.
Yeah.
It's just for fun.
No, there's nothing wrong with either. I just can't even fathom being like, let me get my. I don't even own fine china, but
it's we received it as like a hand me down, like it's like a family so it's not like we are out there purchasing like this like stuff.
I don't even have fine china, so it's paper plates or like my ceramic plates from IKEA that have like the they get the little scratches.
From every time you cut with.
Yeah. So you can either have like the clean looking paper plate, or you can have the one that like
clean.
Because
honestly, like that's everybody's plates, right? Like we all have scratches from our own cutlery on our dishes. Like,
God, that's my hot take right there. There's nothing worse than when people go
especially ceramic plates. Like,
oh my God, like every time that happens, just like immediate chills.
Like just
I don't know how that doesn't like some people don't even like bat an eye. For me, I'm like, stop.
No, and I do it quite often. I don't know what it is with my cutting technique, but then like it just draws attention to me, and I'm like, oh my gosh, like I hated that sound.
So does it not bother you as much?
No,
like,
it bothers
me.
Yeah, I do. It bothers me at the same time that I'm also like embarrassed that I did that in a restaurant. Like, and everyone's like, have you ever cut a steak before? Like, I'm like, oh.
You're like,
This is
no.
my first time.
I'm used to using paper plates.
Where it doesn't make any sound. Like,
See?
yes,
That's the benefit
everyone gets to be
of being
quiet
casual.
on the paper plate.
And no
I
dishes,
know
man.
that was the
That's
other thing. Like we did, because traditionally we do paper plates because of the number of people, and like we're doing like an Airbnb and stuff, and it just makes it easier. But we're like, okay, we're in our own house, and Tony and I did agree where it was like, it's nice, we finally get to use it. Let's pull it out, and we'll just we'll hand wash the plates, and that'll be our own little like punishment, but it'll look nice for the 30 minutes that we're sitting together, and that's it.
So what you do is you do the aesthetic like that, and then you put the paper plate on top
Ooh,
of
and then
it.
be like, no one touch these. Don't
Like
get these
when they
dirty.
come and eat. When they come and eat. Like that. That's just a placeholder for your paper.
And I'll do like the
plate.
Dixie ones too, so it's not even like the themed ones that you can buy. Like,
I mean, there's
it is an idea. It is. It saves me on dishes time.
Yeah. Well, that's
Okay.
your job. Okay. We need a
Okay.
video of your beautiful landscape.
Alrighty.
Well, thanks.
It's always fun. And thank you guys for listening. Check us out on social media. Timestamps might be off if you guys are listening to us on Spotify or Apple. The ad thing is being goofy, so we apologize if you guys are getting weird ads, weird timing, timestamps being off, all that kind of stuff. But thank you so much for being patient with us and tuning in. I mean, we've been at this for over a year now, and it's been super fun. So, but we couldn't have done it without you guys. So thank you so much for being our listeners.
Yeah. And next week, just for a little tip, we are going to put out an episode on Wednesday instead of Thursday, so that you can listen to us while you prep and do all the things instead of it coming out on Thanksgiving. So be on the lookout for that, and we will chat next week.
Bye.
Bye.